What's going on, guys? Dig here, ready to teach you how to do the Zetsubou no Shima Easter egg. And yes, you can do this Easter egg solo. Now, the gobble you should bring for this Easter egg will be shopping free, fire sale, perkaholic, near-death experience, and anywhere but here. Make sure you bring anywhere but here because it is required for an Easter egg step. Before we get started, I'm going to show you where all the shield parts are and where to build it. The first shield part is going to be located heading towards the facility B or towards the green water. It's going to be on the tree to the left right here. It's going to be further up to the left on top of this tree, and then turn it around in this back right corner. It's going to be on top of this tree. Now for the second shield part. The second shield part is located towards the blue water or towards facility A, and it's going to be located on top of this pillar right here, or behind that pillar on top of this one, or in front of the Kudo wall by. Now for the third and final part for the shield, as soon as you enter the bunker, go up these stairs to the right. It could be in the back left corner right here. Taking another right, going up this ramp, it could be in the corner right here, and turning it around, it could be right here. Now go ahead and head into facility B and build it on top of this crafting table. Now moving on how to build the gas mask and where the parts are located. Starting out with the first part could be located at the green water on top of this little tiny wooden box. Going forward towards the green water, it could be on top of this little wooden box, and then turning around, going all the way over here up these stairs to the right on top of this wooden box in front of the perk. Now for the second part for the gas mask. As you exit spawn from the left side, go to the first door to the left. You're gonna head to the plane wreckage, and it can be located right here, and then going up through the wreckage, it could be located right here. And then turning around to your right, it could be located on top of this rock. Now for the third and final part for the gas mask. Go ahead and head to the power switch room and take a left, go through this door, and it's going to be towards your right on top of this wooden box. Take a left, and it's going to be on top of this rock, and then turn it around, it could be on top of this wooden box right here. Now once you get all three parts, go ahead and head up to the facility A and build it on top of this crafting bench right here. Now before we get started with the Easter egg, I'm going to show you how to unlock the bunker, how to unlock pack-a-punch, and how to turn on the power. To be able to unlock the bunker, you're going to have to pick up a bucket. A bucket will always spawn inside the spawn room area. Just look around and you'll find one on the floor. Once you get a bucket, go ahead and head to the blue water. Pick up the blue water and head into facility A. As you enter facility A, you'll see this green generator. Go up to the bowl and place your water inside. This will give power to facility A. Now repeat the same process at facility B by picking up the green water, dump it inside the green generator. Once power is activated at facility B, go ahead and head to the bunker. At the top of the bunker, you'll see two green lights. That means that the door is available to be opened. Make sure you open the bunker door right away because the power will eventually go away from both facilities. Now moving on how to unlock Pack-a-Punch. To unlock Pack-a-Punch, you're going to have to pick up three different parts. Starting with the first part. The first part can be acquired by entering the bunker and then opening the door to the left. Go inside the room and swim down in the water. Inside the water, you'll see to the left side will be a web. Go ahead and remove the web and you're going to be inside of a lockdown. Now during this lockdown, you're going to be stuck underwater. Make sure you go up inside the air pockets to get some oxygen while you're down here so you don't die. A tip during this lockdown, if you use anywhere but here to escape the room, you'll completely finish the lockdown. Another tip to keep in mind, if you kill the zombies while they're inside the barricade, you'll get points, but if you kill them outside of the barricades, they will give you no points. Now once you finish the lockdown where you destroyed the web earlier, a part will spawn in. This part is used to unlock the Pack-a-Punch. By the way, after you complete this lockdown, you can go ahead and turn on the power. Now for the second part for the Pack-a-Punch. As you enter the center of the bunker, go ahead and go through this door to the right, in front of the Kudo wall by. As you enter the room, you'll see a bunch of cocoons. You're going to melee open the cocoons, and it's going to drop down a zombie. You're going to continue this process until the part that you're looking for drops out of the zombie's cocoon. It's going to be glowing yellow, and it looks like this. Go ahead and pick it up, and that's the second part for the Pack-a-Punch. Now for the third part for the Pack-a-Punch. As soon as you enter the bunker in the dead center where Pack-a-Punch is, go to the very back door. You're going to go down the stairs and go all the way down to the very bottom, and you're going to find another door. By that door, you'll be led into a water tunnel. Go ahead and swim around, and you'll find the last part lying on the ground. Now once you get all three parts, you're going to place them down on these water meters. They're surrounding Pack-a-Punch, and when you place them down, they will drain the water inside. Once you place down the third one, you'll finally open Pack-a-Punch. Now moving on, I'm going to show you how to build the wonder weapon on the map. It's called the KT4. The first part can be acquired by killing off a scientist that is glowing green at the green water. You're going to want everybody on the other side of the map and quickly run to the green water and interact with this door, and then a couple of seconds later, that zombie will spawn in. You just take him out and pick up the part. Now the second KT4 part can be located at the very bottom of the bunker going through the water tunnel. At the very bottom of the water tunnel, it's a plant. Just pick that up, and that is the second part. Keep in mind, if you do not have a gas mask or jug, you will drown at the very bottom of this tunnel if there is no spore down there to give you oxygen. Now for the third and final part for the KT4, you're going to have to wait till a spider round. As soon as the spider round activates, go ahead into facility A, lower down this cage right here using this panel, go to the very bottom, get a spider stuck in this cage, and then go to the very top of the facility, raise the cage back up, and then a serum will be extracted from the spider, and that is the final part for the KT4. Now go to the very bottom of the bunker to the left of this table, and then place all the parts right here, and then you can get your free KT4. Another thing to keep in mind, once the KT4 is built, everybody in the game can get a KT4 out of the box. With all that out of the way, let's get started. As you leave spawn, go through the right door, and then follow this path that I take. You're going to be led into this room. Once you're in this room, there's going to be 4 pillars with 3 challenges on each pillar. The one that is glowing yellow are going to be your challenges. In order for this Easter egg to work, everybody has to complete all their challenges on their own pillar. Now, before we start the challenges, we're going to take care of these skulls right here. If you look very closely, each skull has a little blue symbol underneath them. Blue symbol underneath the red skull correlate with the podium around the map. You just have to match up the symbols and place the skull inside, and then do a ritual. At the end of the ritual, you're going to pick up the skull and go replace it back down. These are the 4 locations where these podiums will always spawn in, but the symbols on each podium will always change per game. The first podium location is going to be inside a spawn right here. The second podium is going to be located at the plane trap, leaving spawn from the left side. The third location is going to be located to the left side of the power switch through this door right here. And the fourth and final location is going to be located at the very bottom of the bunker through this door right here, going down the stairs and dropping all the way down to the very bottom where the KT4 is built. Now, once you cleanse your last skull and you place it down at the podium, you'll see a lightning strike reveal stairs to the very bottom. Go ahead and head to the very bottom and interact with this skull. Once you interact with the skull, you're going to be in a lockdown and you're just going to kill off the gatekeepers. Once you're done with the lockdown, you're going to pick up the skull. Make sure you spam triangle or swap your weapon. The reason why you want to do this because there's a bug where your skull won't be fully charged. So by doing this, your skull will be always fully charged when you first pick it up. Now, after you get your skull, you're going to head into the purple water room where the cocoons are for the zombies. You're going to look at this wall and you're going to memorize it with your skull. Make sure you slide, jump, and hold down L2 at the same time while you're in air so you don't drain your skull completely. By doing so, you're going to reveal the bottom half of this paper. Then you're going to go to the front of the bunker and then you're going to do the same thing, slide, jump, memorize this flat wall right here to reveal the backside of the elevator. Then you're going to quickly turn around and go to the bottom of the bunker where the water tunnel is. You're going to swim to the very, very, very bottom and you're going to memorize this flat wall to the right side. Now, moving on how to do all your challenges. If you're looking for a specific challenge, I'm going to have a timestamp inside the description, so just go there if you're looking for a specific challenge. I'm going to start with the easiest ones, and then medium ones, and then the hardest challenges. First challenge, destroy 5 webs with grenades. All you got to do is throw your grenades on 5 different objects that have webs on them, have them explode, and then you're done with this challenge. The second challenge is watering the same plant 3 separate times. Just water the same plant consecutively 3 separate rounds, and then you're done with this challenge. The third challenge is very simple. All you gotta do is shoot 5 different spores around the map. They look like this. Just shoot it with a regular gun, and then you're done with this challenge. Now for this next challenge, all you gotta do is plant 5 different seeds around the map and just water them, and then you're done with this challenge. Next challenge, all you gotta do is go underwater and just shoot a spore or knife it in front of your face to get oxygen underwater. Now moving on to the medium challenges. This one's very easy. Just go inside the bunker, first door to the right where you get the last shield part. Just activate this trap and get 20 kills with the fan trap, and that's it. For this next challenge, you gotta kill a Thrasher without it becoming enraged. All you gotta do is pull out your skull and just kill it with your skull. You can also use a death machine for this step too. Now for this next challenge, all you gotta do is get zombies infected by the spores and just shoot their heads off. Just kill 10 of them and then you're done with this challenge. Moving on to the next challenge, all you gotta do is go underwater and get 20 kills. Just kill 20 zombies while you're underwater and you're done with this challenge. For this next challenge, all you gotta do is water a plant 3 separate times with purple water to get this certain plant. Crouch underneath it and then kill the zombies that are attracted by it. You gotta get 15 kills in total. Now the best way to obtain a power up from a plant is just watering it with blue water 3 separate rounds. Now I would plant multiple seeds because it's not 100% guaranteed that you'll get a power up from the plant. For this next challenge, all you gotta do is shoot 5 heads off of the Thrashers. Very simple and easy. Just shoot their head. Also, you could use the Thrashers that spawn in during the skull lockdowns. Those Thrashers also count towards that challenge too. For this next challenge, really simple and easy. Go to the plane trap. All you gotta do is activate it and get 30 kills. Very simple. Now, out of all challenges, this one's probably the hardest one to do. You have to kill a zombie as they transforming into a Thrasher. You can get very lucky and you just hear it and just pay attention to kill them, or you can have them run into a spore and get them to activate it, or you can go to the bunker too and actually open the door. One will be right there for you just to get a guarantee. And yes, you have to kill 3 of them as they're transforming into a Thrasher. Now moving on to the spider spore killing, all you gotta do is shoot a spore and then have the spider run into it. You gotta kill 8 in total, and that's how you do that challenge. A little tidbit, if you go to the blue water and a spider round already happened, spiders will spawn in over there, so you can get extra spiders if you're not able to get it done on the spider round. Now the last challenge is eating a fruit plant. The way that you get a fruit plant is by first watering the plant with blue water, and then green water, and then purple water. One thing to keep in mind is not 100% guaranteed that you're gonna get a fruit plant, so make sure you plant multiple seeds down on the ground if you want more of a higher chance of getting the fruit plant. Now moving on how to upgrade the KT4. The first part we're going to collect for the KT4 is going to be the rainbow water plant. Now for this plant, you're going to need special water called rainbow water. The way you acquire the rainbow water is by taking the fast travel from the bottom of the bunker to the green water. While you're inside the tunnel, if you look to the right side, you'll see this blue glowing rock. When you interact with it, it will give you rainbow water. The best way I found to collect this water is wait till your feet are right beside the rainbow water rock. It's okay to miss the rainbow water, just take the fast travel over and over again until you get the rainbow water. Now once you get the rainbow water, you're going to head to the very, very bottom of the bunker inside the water tunnel where you picked up the KT4 plant earlier. You're going to see the wall that we revealed earlier in the game, and we're going to plant a seed and feed it rainbow water. You're going to do this for 3 consecutive rounds and come back and pick up the plant. One thing to keep in mind when you're watering this plant, you could do it as early as round 2, but you need to make sure that you have the KT4 built before the plant is fully grown. If it's fully grown and you don't have the KT4 built, it'll be completely dead when you go down there to pick it up. Now moving on to the second part, the blue vial. As soon as you finish all your challenges and everybody has all their challenge is done in the game, you're gonna wait at the podium and wait for the lightning to strike. As soon as the lightning strikes, pull out your shield and you have a lightning shield. And then go ahead and head into Facility B. Once you're inside Facility B, you'll find this cage. You're gonna melee the box and you're gonna get inside the cage. If you're playing with more than one player, they're gonna have to lower you down. If you're playing solo, it will lower you down by itself. Once you're lowered down and you go inside this little tiny tube, you'll see a little skeleton with a blue tube inside of his chest. Pick up that tube and that's the second part to upgrade the KT4. Now moving on to the final part to upgrade the KT4. Go to the blue water and you'll see this blue web. Go ahead and shoot it with your KT4. Once you're inside the tunnel, you're going to face a big giant spider. Go ahead and shoot its mouth when it's glowing yellow. You're gonna have to do this 3 times, and once you do this, you defeat the spider. Go up to its mouth and pick up its tooth, and that's the last part that you need to upgrade the KT4. Now head to the bottom of the bunker, and where you got the KT4 originally, look over to your right and you'll see another table with the same similarity. Go ahead and put your KT4 in it, and then that will upgrade your KT4. Another thing to keep in mind, when anybody gets the KT4 out of the box, they can do the same thing, just take it to that table, and then it will be upgraded. Now moving on how to get all 3 cogs and unlock the elevator to go into the boss fight. The first cog can be easily acquired by watering a plant 3 separate rounds with blue water and shooting it with the KT4. Like I said earlier, it's a very rare chance that it will come out with the first try, so plant multiple seeds. Plant's gonna be purple and it's gonna have yellow speckles around it. When you open it, it has a rare chance to drop in a bullet for you. You're gonna pick up that bullet and take it to this AA gun. You're gonna load the bullet into this AA gun. Be careful not to interact with it again because it will shoot the gun and you're gonna have to redo the plant step all over again. You're gonna wait till the bullet barrel lined up with this plane and then you're gonna shoot it by interacting with the gun once again. By breaking the plane, you're gonna go to 3 separate locations and picking up the cog off the ground. And go to the green water and go to in front of the bunker, and then it can go to the blue water area. Now moving on to the second cog. Go ahead and go to the challenge podium and get that lightning shield. Then head to Facility A/blue water and melee this junction box for the zip line. When you electrify it, you're gonna ride the zip line and then you're gonna click R3 and L3 at the same time. Make sure you're hovering over the bridge when you do this, because if you do this over the water, you will die and it will end your game completely. If you're playing with more than one player, they're gonna have to hit the junction box when you're riding the zip line. So make sure you tell them when to hit it so you land on top of the bridge and so you can pick up the cog. Now moving on to the third and final cog. All you gotta do is get anywhere by here for the bubblegum machine and activate it, and then you'll be teleported into the small room. The cog will be laying on the ground. Just pick it up and there you go. Now place all cogs down inside this elevator where we opened that wall earlier in the Easter egg. Make sure you pick up a new gas mask, because if you go inside the boss fight, you will instantly die if you do not have a gas mask. Go to the elevator and lower yourself down. Once inside, you'll see 3 arms. Go ahead and shoot with the KT4 and then you'll be entered the boss fight room. Go ahead and shoot the monster in the top left corner of his arm. Now once you shoot the arm, you initiated the boss fight. Now the way that you get ammo in this boss fight, just kill off enough Thrashers and then a max ammo will spawn in. Now this boss fight is just all about time. All you gotta do is just wait until all his arms are available to be shot. Just shoot each individual one when they're ready, and then once you shoot the final 4th one, you're done with the boss fight. Hope you guys enjoyed the guide. Don't forget to like and follow, and I'll see you guys for the next Easter egg guide. Peace!